The following is from a National Instructional Television series. The series and related materials were developed and supported by 32 educational agencies, with additional support from Exxon Corporation.
Jeff, remember tomorrow. All my cousins are coming up from Provo. It'll be the best roundup we've had yet.
Oh, great. Can I bring my own horse?
Sure, all our cousins are bringing up their own. Bring her up by truck.
Okay, great.
Try to come up, and then after, there's going to be a big supper and square dancing and everything. See if you can spend the night. Well, you're sure all alone out here. What do you do without any brothers or friends?
Oh, I've always lived way out here. I like it.
I'll be looking for you tomorrow.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hey, you know that kid I was talking to you about that lives up Big Cottonwood Canyon?
Let's see, is that the boy with the big family? The one that's in your class at
yeah,
school?
Well, anyway, he's invited me to their fall roundup. They're bringing all their cattle in for the auction.
The only problem is, Big Cottonwood Canyon's about 40 miles away. I don't know how we get Smokey up there and back again.
Couldn't Dad take me up there in the morning and bring me back at night?
Dad isn't much for taking people places, Jeffrey, unless it's really important. I don't know what he'll say about taking the horse to Cottonwood Canyon.
But it is important. I never get to do things with kids. I'm alone here every weekend.
Oh, you've never minded before. Why all this fuss about it all of a sudden?
Well, I always found things to do when I was small, but I really like to do things with the other kids now. Please let me ask Dad.
Well, I'll tell you what, honey. Why don't you let me ask him? I'll do it first thing in the morning when he's in a good mood.
Hi, Smokey. I've got a surprise for you. We're not going fishing this Saturday. We're not going to go out in the mountains looking for birds either. But we've been invited to a roundup. There'll be lots of kids and lots of horses. The only trouble is, we can't get there unless Dad takes us. I talked to Mom about it. She said she'd ask Dad first thing this morning. But I don't see how she's had a chance to talk to Dad because Dad's been working in the sheep pens ever since he got up. Hi, Dad.
Hi.
Have you got a chance to talk to Mom yet?
I sure haven't. I haven't had any time.
Have you talked to her at all?
No? Well, just for a minute, I guess, is all. Let's see how old you are. Why, what's wrong, son? You got yourself in some kind of trouble at school?
Oh, anything I can do to help?
You sure can. Would you help me with that gate?
Yeah.
Come here, old baby. Come on. Okay, let him out. Okay, you want to run up there and open the gate, and I'll push these sheep up. Ah, hi, hi, hi. Work the gate, son. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Got a kind of a traffic jam, Jeff. Two, just will not fit. We finally made it.
Yep.
Dan, do you think then that you would be able to take Jeffrey to Big Cottonwood Canyon this morning?
I've got 15 dozen things that we've got to get done here today. I can't take the time.
Dan, I grew up in town with other girls, and I know how important it was. It's important to Jeffrey that he be with other boys his own age.
Oh, I don't think so. I grew up out here. This was good enough for me. I had a horse. I had my things that I could do, things that I could create and have fun with, and I just simply didn't need these friends that we're talking about. I don't think Jeff needs these friends.
Dan, please take him. He wants to go so badly.
I know, but you have to understand that there's so many things to do, and I don't think Jeffrey needs to go. I just don't feel like that it's worth my trouble to go round up that horse, get the truck ready, take the time to take him over there, and I just won't hear of it. I don't think we can do it
You
today.
make me so mad.
Mother, we just cannot do this now. We just simply got to forget about it. That's it.
Jeff! Jeff!
Hey, Jeff, why are you sure all alone out here? What do you do without any brothers or friends?
You've never minded before. Why all this fuss about it all of a sudden?
I grew up out here. This was good enough for me. I just simply didn't need these friends that we're talking about. I don't think Jeff needs these friends.
Hey, there's my friend Jeff. What are you doing up here dressed like that? Don't you know we have snow at this time of the year?
Yeah, but I was mad and wasn't thinking, just rode off.
Well, boy, you look kind of mad. What's the matter?
Well, one of my friends invited me to the roundup, and Mom and Dad got in an argument, and Mom says I need the best kids, and Dad says that he didn't have the time to take me, and I always find something to do on all the other weekends, and so I just rode off.
Oh, golly. Wonder who's right, your mom or your dad?
I don't know. I'm kind of mixed up about it.
Well, There's lots of things to do other than round up.
Well, you live up here. Don't you get lonely?
Well, I don't know. I take that old trailer up the hills and live with the sheep all summer. And I come down and live in the hut here in the winter. As long as I've got good friends like you to come see me, I don't need anybody else.
Well, what about when you were my age? Didn't you wish you had somebody to talk to?
Well, golly, I've lived this way for so long, I really don't remember what it was like when I was your age, Jeff. Besides, shucks, in a couple of years or a few years, why, you'll be able to drive yourself any place you want.
That's a long time.
Well, not really too long. Besides, it's too beautiful a day to be worrying about roundups.
Well, I wanted to go so bad, though.
Oh, I know you do, Jeff, but there's an awful lot of things you can do here. We'll get you warmed up, and then I'll tell you. Look, just look at that country you can ride in.
Boy, Smokey, when I get big, I'm going to hold a roundup that's going to have 2,000 head of cattle, and when I get through, there's going to be a supper that lasts all night, and 200 of my friends, and lots of horses that you can talk to, and I'll be the boss of the whole thing. Come on, Smokey Joe. There's no roundup today. Let's go for a ride. Maybe we can find bobcat tracks. Remember that one we saw last year? He sure was big.
Inside Out is a series of programs and related materials developed and supported by 32 educational agencies in the United States and Canada, with additional support from Exxon Corporation. This program was produced by WNVT, Northern Virginia Educational Television, under the supervision of NIT, National Instructional Television.